Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Today is September 29th. I will be pulling some affirmation messages for you guys just to see what you guys could need to see or need to know. Even when it comes to like affirmations and mantras, what you guys could maybe want to write down, maybe like as something that you can use daily or just journal it down. So let's get started, guys. And again, today is September 29th, so obviously take what affirmation, resonates with you or works for you, okay? So Spirit, what affirmations do you have for the collective for September 29th? What affirmations, child? Every time I shuffle these cards and they fly out like that, I'm really starting to feel like there is somebody trying to communicate with you guys, like seriously. And it's not that I don't believe it. It's just the way that they fly out. Like, it's like Spirit is like, here, tell them. Like, okay, chill out. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. Give me a second. And I'm very particular, so I hate when the cards fly out. Let's try this again. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for September 29th when it comes to affirmations? What do they need to know? Oh, thank you. That was polite. That one was more polite than what happened this morning. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to ambition, okay, some of you guys are very ambitious. You guys want the best for your life, right? Basically what this card is saying. I'll read it, but to summarize it, you guys want the best for your own life. You want the best for you. And it almost feels like for some of you guys could be around other people where it's okay for those people to have best for themselves, but the moment you decide that you want best for you, it's almost like, but why? You should be comfortable where you are. And it's like, so how can I cheer you guys on, right? And help you be ambitious, but then for me, it's almost like you don't want me to be ambitious. So that's probably the mindset, just so you guys have an idea or an example of what you guys could be dealing with or thinking when it comes to people who lack ambition, okay? So it says, I desire the best for my life. I dream big and plan well to accomplish my goals. I deserve to live my life fully and on my own terms, okay? So like I said, being able to be successful, but on your own terms, right? And not only that, not allowing other people to stop you and your success. So if you have the drive to do something, do it. But unfortunately, if other people do not have that same drive, then you're just going to have to leave those people and, focus on what you need to focus on, because you cannot carry everybody with you. And I think that's the issue that we're also trying to understand as a collective and a soul tribe, is that when things move on, some of the times you cannot bring past people with you. They can't come with you. Okay, even if they want to. So I am resilient. It says I can overcome any difficulties and become stronger, wiser, more loving, and more beautiful. Any obstacles that I encounter are mirrors of my inner conflict. They help me grow. Okay, so mirrors could be you projecting onto other people or people projecting onto you. Okay, so maybe because of you guys having this resilient energy, there is something about projection when it comes to other people projecting maybe their insecurities, projecting their wounds, their fears, things like that, right? And unfortunately, when you are around other people, you'll notice this and you'll see this, that you could be very ambitious and you could be very determined to get what it is that you want in this lifetime. And you could have people that are just stuck in the matrix. And it's one thing to be stuck in the matrix, and it's one thing to be stuck in the matrix and aware, but you know that you can't do anything about it except for trying to just grow out of that situation. But it's another thing to know you're in the matrix and to still be in the matrix, be aware of this and not really do anything about it, right? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys, where it's like you guys are aware, but you're just doing things that you need to do to survive, right? So you guys are in survival mode at this time, but you are aware that you are in survival mode. And some people may not understand this, or they may not see this, okay? But you see this as a collective, right? So this says, I am whole. I am pure and complete within myself. At every moment in time, when I refocus all my energy on myself, I feel the joy of being fully present as me, okay? So feeling whole, okay? Again, feeling present in this time within yourself could be confirmation for some of you guys, right? Well, even when it comes to focusing on self, refocusing yourself on, you know, your desires, your dreams, your goals, your wants, your personal needs, you start to realize that your vibration starts to rise. Confirmation with the horns, right? Your vibration starts to rise because you realize that, you know, for some of you guys, like I said, you cannot take certain people with you on this journey. So there's something about being whole, refocusing your energy on yourself and being in joy, okay? Enjoying life more, you know, fully, feeling more fulfilled when it comes to life and, you know, the enjoyments of life, right? Being happy is also significant. So this card says, I love my life and enjoy every moment of this great adventure. People are friendly towards me. I am happy to be alive. Okay, so this may not be family and friends that you may know of. Okay, this could be strangers, right? Like you guys could be meeting strangers in your waking life right now at this time. And these strangers that you meet with, these strangers could be people that they're very nice. They're very friendly to you. It's almost like you can sense when people are divinely guided to be near your energy or towards you. And you can tell when people haven't healed. And that could be what you guys are realizing, where if you guys were in situations that were toxic, or you left situations that were toxic, and say you are in a new environment where you're going out more, you're talking more with people, you're being more social, you are starting to realize that maybe people in the past, it wasn't you, it was them. And that could be something that you guys are realizing at this time. I think one of my cards fell inside here, guys, and I don't know if I can get it out. Oh my lord. Give me a second, guys. The card, so I got the card, but it looks dismantled now. But anyways, this card says, I'm wealthy. Don't mind it, guys. It looks so ugly and dirty now. But anyways, you know I'm pissed, right? But anyways, I am wealthy, okay? So I'm wealthy is very significant. This is saying that I have everything I need right now in this moment. Abundance is the natural state of life. Whatever I need comes to me at the right moment. I find it funny how this card fell. It got dismantled inside my my handbrake, which I'm kind of upset that it fell in there because that's kind of gross. But this card saying I am wealthy does not necessarily mean that, you know, you guys are wealthy when it comes to like money. And the reason why I keep saying this over and over again is a lot of times when people watch tarot readings and stuff like that, and they get annoyed with us as tarot readers, right? I'll show you the card. But yeah, like a lot of times when people get mad at us as tarot readers, because it's almost like we're telling you guys, yeah, like stability is coming, financial stability is coming, you know, wealth is coming. People assume that we're talking about just money only, and stability doesn't have to mean just money. Stability could just mean having like a routine, having momentum, being happy. That's stability, right? And for some of you guys that resonate with this could be confirmation, right, when it comes to that. So even when it comes to stability and when it comes to you guys being stable, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, gaining stability and earning stability and working on that stability. It doesn't necessarily have to be just money. And I think that's what people are also getting like misconstrued with. It's like tarot reading is not just about money, okay? Like I get it. We all want to be successful. I understand that, right? But then at the same time, the reason why I like doing these messages too is because I like to be realistic. It's like, are we going to sit here and act like we can really do a 9-to-5 job, right? Only, and live the life that we're living in this economy? No, we need to either work 2 jobs. We need to either work 3 jobs. Some of us are working 4. Some of us are working none. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all perspective. But what somebody is doing, what they want, and how they hustle depends on their situation. So you can't really look at somebody and say, like, why does that person work so hard? You know, they have everything they want. You're assuming they have everything they want. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to wealthy. Somebody could be poorer than you and still feel wealthy, spiritually, mentally. Okay, it's not about money. It's not about, you know, finance and stuff like that. So let me see if I can get another card. Okay, I'll just read these other 4 and then I'll end it here for you guys. But the last other cards that I have here for some of you, this is about you being expressive. Okay, when it comes to communication and how you express yourself, some of you guys are very expressive in how you say certain things, right? And that could be also something that you guys are healing when it comes to people. It's like everyone else like can express themselves and say whatever they want to say, but then it's almost like the moment you say something, it's a problem. Okay, and I'm saying this as an example for somebody that might resonate with this message, because again, this is for a collective, so anybody could resonate with this. But this talks about you communicating clearly and eloquently. Okay, it is easy for you to put my feelings into words. My ideas are interesting and well presented. I am active and creative. So some of you guys are active and creative. The way that you put your words together, the way that you can express yourself, the way that you can emotionally execute your words is very significant for somebody. Some of you guys could have a way with words. This could be the way you charm people as well. And this doesn't have to be a bad thing either. When I say charm, I'm not talking about like you charming people to be like negative or bad or like being toxic or a narcissist. Like, not like that in that sense, right? For some of you guys, even when it comes to resources, so being resourceful is very significant for some of you guys. And this was, I believe, the 5 of Swords. If I'm not mistaken, this could have been the 5 of Swords in my other reading that I did. This is about finding creative solutions. So this card says, I find creative solutions to seemingly impossible problems. I believe that there are always options, and if I can't find them, it is up to me to create them. Creating your own opportunities is very significant at this moment, okay? Especially, like I said, when it comes to wealth. Some of you guys may look at wealth in a different point of view. Someone who's a boomer may think that wealth equates to having a big house, a car, and a 9-to-5 job with a 401k retirement plan, right? Per se, a millennial or a Gen Z or a alpha or a beta, it's going to be totally different, right? So it's all about perspective. I am magnificent, okay? It says, I am wonderful. No matter what has happened in the past, I choose to do better now in the present moment. My life is dynamic. Every day can be a new beginning. Okay, and this says, I am in the flow. So it says, I pay attention to the flow of life and let it guide me in my next steps. I trust that everything happens at the right time for the right reasons. And this says, I follow my own unique path. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to your own uniqueness, you guys are following your own unique path. You guys are following your own, you know, divinity, your own energy. You're following what's true to you. So, you know, you may have people in your energy who say like, oh, what are you doing now? Like, I don't think you should be doing this, or I like this when you do this, and I like that. No, do what makes you happy, because not only that, it's not to put any fear in anyone's head. It's to have discernment. Like I said, people know what they're doing when they do it half of the times, okay? You'll know with discernment. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, okay? And when it comes to certain people, places, and things, you have to realize that when people do the things that they do, sometimes they know what they're doing and they're doing it purposely, okay? They're doing it purposely to you, okay? And it's almost like to say like, oh, they don't see that I'm doing it to them, so I'm going to keep doing it, until you say something and then they try to gaslight you and say to you, oh, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, you're crazy. Like, you're being emotional. You're being dramatic. You're being theatrical. Okay? So that is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when you could be dealing with certain people. Like I probably sound like really, meh, but it's true. People really are, like literally, like you could be happy, go lucky in your own energy, doing your own thing. And then you can have people just kind of just being like in their own negative aura, but then trying to bring that into your space. So for some of you guys, even when it comes to like misery loves company, that could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to like people being miserable and then trying to get you to be in that state of mind too, just because they're miserable or because they're going through like whatever it is that they're going through. They want you to feel that same way. And that could be confirmation for some of you guys where it's like, stay away from people that are like that. I'm not even kidding you guys. Please stay away from people that are like that. It does not matter how many times you say to somebody, I think you're really good at this. I think you can grow as a person. I think you can do this. And like, you can push somebody, but it's up to them to want that. It's up to them to want more for themselves. Okay. It's up to them to be ambitious enough to say, you know what, I'm not going to sit around and wait for, the universe to do things for me. I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to see if the universe is going to help me get what I want. Okay. It's like, I'm praying and I'm asking for the universe to give me what I want. But at the same time, am I doing the work? That's what I want you guys to take away from this. If you're not doing the work, you're not going to see results, okay? That's like someone wanting to be in the Olympics, but they're not doing the work to be in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you with that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please take what resonates. Obviously, there weren't a lot of affirmations because I wanted to be more in depth and explain it a little bit more with examples and things like that, so that when you do see these cards in the future again, you kind of know what to expect with the meaning of those cards, okay? So anyways, guys, I keep putting my windows up and down too because there's a lot of bees and I'm not trying to get stung either, so I'm being really cautious right now when it comes to that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.